Good morning traders, welcome to my morning forecast. As always, we're going to look at key areas of market structure and high probability areas of interest. So we get straight into it on the EURUSD, looking at the daily. You can see that the swing structure is bullish. The internal structure, the small internal, has been bearish, and we've mitigated this weekly supply. We can see that we do have this area of demand to reach for, but other than that, there's not too much on the daily, as we've been saying. If we look on the 4 hour, we can see that the bearish order flow has been being respected. And then we have this huge wickie candle. Obviously some news came out. Then we have wicked below these lows, not being able to close below. And now we're moving to the upside. So we've swept this liquidity. That could be the catalyst to move up. Or we could continue to move down into this area of demand and use that as fuel to fuel the move to the upside. If we look on the 1 hour, we can see that this news candle again has been very wicky, and we have wicked below this low, then we've come up, had a bit of a pause, and then we've had a shift and the momentum to the upside. That could mean that this area here can be used as demand. So I want to see if this is respected. If this is respected, we come down into here and we break above the supply that's going to be left here, then probably can be looking to get into the longs following the bullish order flow. But as we are still pretty close to this low, still got pretty strong bearish order flow. And we've not failed this supply here. So this supply, wherever it might be, let's see. This supply is still not failed yet. So technically we can still see bearish order flow into this 4 hour demand inside the daily demand, and then we can use that to fuel the move up higher. So from here, we just put that demand back on. If we were to push above this high, then again, this supply is failing, then we can look for longs. Until we get some sort of supply failing, we don't really want to be looking for longs. Okay. If we look on to the pound dollar on the daily, we can see that the swing structure is bullish, but we have wicked below the lows. So that means once we've wicked below the lows, obviously we've got rid of any demand at the bottom of this leg. So there's no demand to be looking to trade from in this leg anymore. That means we fill demand, we have to look outside. So we've got this level here, which is our next unmitigated zone, and that's pretty much the extreme unmitigated of this leg as well. So wouldn't be too surprised to see a reaction in there. If we do break these lows, then the daily swing structure is going to be bearish. So popping in here can just be used as a reaction point. And then we could continue to move lower. Or that could just be pulling back deeper and then sending us higher. Obviously we don't know what's going to happen too far into the future, so we'll just be mindful that both of those can happen. If we look on the 4 hour on the pound dollar, again, there's no unmitigated demand in this leg now because we have swept the lows. But we do have this level of demand a bit lower, but this level of demand, this is just fractal demand, and then we've got this extreme demand here. So you can see reactions into here. Again, we are trading between this huge news candle, so while we're between this news candle, I'm not going to be looking for anything really. This candle is just, yeah, we're just going to be waiting, to be honest. If we can break above these, then we'll look to be bearish. If we can break below, then look to be bearish. Sorry, if we break above, we'll be bullish. If we break below this box, then we're going to be bearish. Look on the 4 hour. If we look on the 1 hour, we can see that we are looking like we're starting to build some bullish order flow, but as we're just between these highs and lows, we've got a weak. This is looking like a weak high, a weak low. No, this is a weak low. And yeah, we're just trading between weak high and weak low at the moment. So don't want to be doing too much in this area.